Hey, bro, that's dope. I see you. I see you, bro. I see
Thank
you.
you.
That's
Thank
nice
you.
there, bro.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
like that. I like that.
Hey, Defoe, did you get
Hey,
to catch that
man.
intro? That's my first intro. I don't know if you got to catch it. We'll play it again so more people come in. I had to work on that one.
Yeah,
It's going to
yeah,
change
it's
up with
dope there.
every guest. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I like that. That was cool. That was
yeah,
cool.
thanks, man. We're
Especially
gonna
with
wait
the
for some
girl
more
on there and
people.
stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
We're
getting the
gonna wait
people in there.
for a few more people to get in here. Defoe, we appreciate you, brother. You hit on some.
Maybe do it
You
right
copping some
before.
Ivy Parks?
Hey, Coffee said he didn't see it. He must just missed a little piece of it. Hey, Coffee,
We'll play it again soon.
which one did you get, Coffee? Which one did you get? Just curious. How
Yeah.
was your day today after the live cop this morning? Hey, Fresh.
Well, I it was on my mind for a while, and but it gets busy at work, so but there's some other people at my job, who was trying to say, they were at work just like I was, and we were both trying, you know,
Right.
and then later on in the day when the whole dunk raffle, happened and didn't get the dunk raffle, and then my homeboys didn't get it either. Um,
I ain't even get nothing from Premiere or nothing like that to tell me that I
nah,
lost on influence.
they was only gonna email you if you
You won.
won, but it showed up on their website. It said on a website on that page, it said all the winners have been notified already. So at that moment, I
Okay.
knew since I ain't got no email, then they already notified everybody. Then that's what it is, So hey,
Um,
what's good, Joker Nation?
what's good? What's good? Just to kind of update
What up, brother? Wide in the
everybody. What's
house.
up? Wide in the building. I just thought about this. So I got a text message today that said, uh, "I know I'm last minute, but if you could find me an 8.5 in the mochas, I wanted them. I thought we were getting them in our store." So,
Who was that?
y'all, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's finna be ugly. Either A, Nike sneakers app is gonna have a lot of pairs, or either B, it ain't gonna be a lot of pairs out here, bro. I ain't trying to discourage nobody. I just want everybody to know. Maybe go on your Flex app. Don't save nothing, but press select new stores, and then you gonna see the updated. Because Flex app don't allow you to go into a raffle on a store if they do not have the stock. So at this point of the raffle, they should update now what stores do have it. And the reason why I'm saying check your Flex app is because just because all I had was 3 stores, excuse me, a Fresh may have 10 stores. And if he
Mm-hmm.
had 10 stores on his Flex app, he may have not went in some stores that are getting them and went in on stores that aren't getting them. So it gives you time before the actual raffle pulls for you to change your stores. Now I went to check mine, y'all,
Mine is still the
and
same.
all I had was one store out of the 3 on men's. One store. Some of the stores that I heard about only got 12 today.
It's crazy.
Grade schools, some stores not even receiving grade schools. Some stores that's supposed to got both only got grade schools. So,
That's
hey,
crazy.
I just want to make sure y'all know. And I mean, we can say it again later on as people continue to pull up or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I ain't even think about that before we came on live. That's just something that just kind of came to me. And I'm gonna wait till tomorrow before I move everything all the way around. But and then yeah, because like my wife was telling me, she was like, "Oh, I don't even the only stores I see is this store."
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, and then it was a whole nother one.
Let's see.
Aiden back there
Tamara.
funny, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He just photo bombed. Well, live bombed you.
Live bombed.
Yeah. He came through and did a little dance.
See,
But
Tamara trying to
it's gonna
come
be-
in, but her screen is white.
Yeah, mine messed up at first too. Tell her to leave out, X all the way out of everything. Like mine was black. Like it wouldn't let me come in. Like it was saying, I don't know, like my camera wouldn't come on, my mic wouldn't come on or something. And then I X'd all the way out, then I came back. Coffee said he over the 5s. Yeah, Coffee.
I'm over him now. I ain't got no choice but to be over him. You know what I'm saying? While we waiting on that, I'm gonna go to her website here.
See, it looked like Foot Action got more grade school sizes. And let's see what happens on the men's.
All right, bam. Okay, Tara's in the background. She can be seen. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do anything else I can pull up here before I bring her on, but I think that might be it. Always still people to come in, but it's cool. People will start rolling in as the time goes along. So we can get it going right now. We're supposed to have a couple more people filing in to the panel. I know a couple people said they're going to be late, but that's cool. You can jump in when you can. I know Technology said he won't be able to make it. That's cool. It's all good. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, but we here.
Right.
We here. Mm-hmm. We here.
What's up, Aiden? What's up, man?
You see me wave?
I wasn't looking at you.
I waved over there.
I did. Tell him he waving right now on YouTube itself.
All right. So yeah, on actual
caught up to where we at
on
now.
the catch-up feed, you're waving. He said he saw you on another feed. But yeah, all right. So what we're gonna do then? We're gonna get it started. So we're gonna hit it with the intro one more time, just because, and then we're gonna get this show going. All right, here we go. Yes, we're back again.
Yes.
We live, Friends in Fashion.
Yes, sir.
I am Dante with a fresh culture. That is my Kik Sick. He is addicted to sneakers, man. And we are in with Friends in Fashion. What up to everybody in the chat? Y'all are in there. Y'all are in there. Hit that like button if you are here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get this thing started, man. We're going to get this thing started. So who we got in the green room right now is my friend, my homie, Tamara. She has a brand called Vintage Nerd. And I'm gonna put the website in here soon, but it's called Shop Vintage Nerd. She has a dope brand. She touches everything herself. So when you get something from Vintage Nerd, you know you're getting something that's made with love, a lot of care, and all her brainchild. She does custom jackets. Fam, I got my wife a custom jacket done, and it's super dope, and she loves it. So she can't wait to wear it on her. All right, my wife is a TV personality. She's Tiffany Brooks of Tiffany Brooks Interiors and HGTV. So if you ever have watched the smart home giveaway where they gave away the home with all the technical gadgets in the house, she designed that house, and she's the one that hosts the show, knocks on your door and tells you that you want a house. She has her own show that she's filming right now called 50K 3 Ways. So she can't wait to wear that jacket on the show that has her name on it. So I'm super proud of her for that one. But Tamara made a jacket that I had done for my wife, and it's super dope. So without further ado, I'm going to bring from the green room into the panel my homie, Tamara
Hello.
of Vintage Nerd. What up, G?
Hello. What's going on, D?
Your hair laid, girl.
You know how to
Look
get
at
it
her,
ready
huh?
for
You see
the
them curls?
channel.
Look at the body on them curls, man.
You know what I'm
see the body
saying?
on them curls? Hey, I see you. I see you.
Monica don't care, you know.
I see you.
Ah, yeah, it's laid, homie.
Thank you. Thank you.
How's your day
Definitely.
been?
It's been well, busy as usual. You know, you see, I got product behind me. I'm always working.
I see that cardigan back there.
Yeah, you know, this is sold out, but I have more on the way. That one's sold
cardigan's
out, and
fly.
I'm very thankful for it.
You should be.
Definitely.
You should be. Get that Motown Philly Coolie High vibe to it.
You know, right?
Hey, we used to sing back in the day. We used to wear cardigans because Boys and Men was a thing back in the day, and we had our singing group and we wore the cardigans.
Absolutely.
And they coming back, man. Like everything that was fashion back in the day. I mean, it's funny to see it now that I'm getting older, right? Because you always hear people say that, like, we used to wear that back in the day whenever you was young. Like, man, nah, that's our thing. But then now, being that I done went through a couple generations, and now I'm starting to see things turn around, and I'm like, that's something I used to see whenever I was a kid, and now it's starting to, you know, so it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Cardigans are definitely coming back now.
Definitely coming back. A lot of that stuff, man. You see a lot of people wearing things like from the Fresh Prince days and you know, things like that. It's a whole thing. It always keeps coming back. Always keeps coming back.
The whole 80s and 90s movement is big. Like, I'm waiting on them to bring the starter jackets back out.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
already
with that.
starting. The wheels are starting to turn. Like with the vintage looking tees and the starter jackets and stuff like that. Yeah, I think those wheels are turning as well now too.
Definitely.
Big ups, Dante, for having my hoodie on. I appreciate that.
Hey, I can't have you on and not rock.
I definitely appreciate it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody I have on, I gotta have something of theirs. So if I don't even have it yet, I gotta have it first. Because I could be meaning to buy people stuff. You know, life happens. You know, you just don't, get the thing sometimes. You know, but I gotta have your stuff on. Like, why would I have you on, and you're a clothing brand, and I can't even, show love to you like that?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that comes from getting Instagram DMs of people saying, "Oh, I love your brand so much. It's really dope. Why don't you send me something and I can, help your brand out and blah, 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 blah." It's like, I look like, you ain't even like my page. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
They want the freebies.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. There was one dude, what is his name? He's out of the Bay Area, but he makes shoes. And he makes a lot of custom clothes, but he also teaches kids how to make clothes as well.
Nice.
But Steven Jackson from the NBA and Jim Jones from the Diplomats, they rock with him hard. But anyway, he was on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about that. Like, man, I rock with you hard and blah, 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 blah. Why don't you send me something? And he's like, nah, you got to pay for it because guess who pays for my stuff? Steven Jackson pays for it. He a millionaire.
Right.
Jim Jones pays for my stuff. They don't come to me asking for no free stuff.
Right.
They see something that I did. They be like, yo, I'm sending you some money. Send it over to me. It's like, that's the support that we as brands need. If we feel it out of our heart to send somebody something extra or whatever, because people think that we just got stuff just laying around, right? And we don't have that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a small operation that we're dying, that we're killing ourselves to make bigger.
Yes. Blood, sweat,
and tears, losing sleep, and things like that. So until that moment, you know what I mean? It's like we can't do the best support. Yes, share our stuff, follow us on Instagram, sign up for the newsletters and things like that. But cop our stuff. It's like we really need that. You know what I mean? And Coffee with the Foe. You're right, man. Paula Matt, let's say what's up to people in the chat real quick. Paula Mapp in the house. Thank you.
Paula?
Know what I'm saying? Joker Nation saying what's up to Wyatt. Wyatt is one of the people who are normally in our panel tomorrow. He might be in. I know he said he might be running late.
Okay.
But we'll see. Joker saying what's up to Paula. Cambrian Eric, what up? What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
That picture, Cambry, your hair looking in the picture for real.
She
Straight
laid,
up, girl.
She laid.
Paula saying what's up to Joker. Right. Jumpman Eric. What's up, brother? Thank you for stopping by in the chat. You know, everybody saying what's up to everybody.
Definitely.
I know Jumpman and Cambry, they're spending some quality time with each other. They're married. They're spending some quality time tonight.
Date
night.
Tonight.
So
Definitely.
he's usually in the panel as well. So that's cool. Y'all get a pass. Y'all good. So, you know, here to check out the site later on. You know, let's see here. Miggs is in the building. You see what Miggs is rocking in this picture. He rock with us
Oh,
hard.
definitely the Stay Fresh
You know,
wings.
he rock with us hard. You know, I need something to go with this Ivy Park. So Coffee with the Foe got some small feet, so he can rock any shoe. It don't even matter. Any shoe. Wait, hold on.
Well, thank you, James.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So anyway, thank y'all in the chat for coming through. As y'all see here, this is Shop Vintage Nerd is the website. And before we get into this, we're gonna hit you with this. Bam! 24-hour. Oh, I need to adjust that because that's a little bit more to that. Hold on. Let me adjust that. 24-hour discount code vintage for 15% off. Let's add that in there. There we go.
There you go.
So hit up her website. All right. And we'll show that website in a little bit, but we're going to talk to Tamara for a moment first. So everybody in the chat, me and Tamara go back a little bit, and we actually haven't been. Hold on. You got some fans in here, girl.
Hey, how you all doing?
There they go.
Y'all keyboard fingers strong, boy.
James crazy.
But me and Tamara met at a pop-up.
Yeah.
So there's a brand called Hustle Smart Live Rich, which will be on our show as well at one point. But they had a pop-up and they invited me and Tamara to y'all is tripping. Oh man, hey, y'all show how fine she is and hit her up on her website. Show how fine she is.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
But anyway, y'all tripping. But we met at the pop-up and she had her stuff up there. I had myself over in there, and it was a good day. We had a good 5 hours or whatever, and we all did really good. We all purchased from each other. She copped something from me. I copped something from her brand. I need to have my earrings
on for right now. Let me put these on. Let me represent.
Yeah, the earrings are nice too.
Let me represent Stay Fresh.
That's what's up. So yeah.
There go the link. There go the link. I just dropped the link. Somebody else for it. That's all.
She got the Stay Fresh bamboo earrings. I feel you. Thank you for
favorite.
That. But so we really support each other, but me and her got along really good. And we're all crew. You know, Hustle Smart Live Rich, us and Tamara, we're all crew. We share a lot of information and everything. And we're also putting together a virtual fashion show that will be on my YouTube channel next year. So it's gonna be live, y'all. We finna hit y'all in the mouth with some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get your Vogue on my kicks.
I'm ready, bro. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a virtual fashion show. It's gonna be live. But so that's just how we met. And so it was only right to have her on my show and chat it up and politic with her. So I thank you so much for being on and being available for me. Thank you. Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
You get it.
So We're gonna hit you with some questions.
Okay.
We're gonna get really personal with you. No, not too personal. We're just kidding.
That's all right. I'm an open book.
I'm sorry, Coffee, but she not, bro. Yeah, her husband kind of big too. Yeah, not big like but he a big dude. But nah. Tomorrow I got it going on.
Thank you.
So the first question I like to always ask everybody when I lead this off is the name. I'm a creative, and when my name, there's a meaning behind it. So your meaning behind your name, Vintage Nerd, tell us what that is to you.
Okay, so a vintage nerd, and it's also on my shirt here, if you all can see it, but it's an individual of high quality.
Let's make it big. Let's do us.
Can you see? Yeah.
An individual of high quality that does not
adhere to social norms.
Mm-hmm.
A mindset to be rare. It's a lifestyle. So for me, vintage nerd, I actually was wondering like what name would I use. I was trying to figure out a name that represented me. I was actually in the shower and it came to me like, girl, you vintage. And I have a college degree, so I'm educated as well. So I said vintage nerd. So, the two came together. I don't, a lot of people say I have an old soul, but I found like when I go to like estate sales or consignment shops, I used to say things were old. They were like, that's not old, it's vintage. And I was like, man, you know what? That makes a lot of sense to me. It's not old, it's vintage.
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of like took on a role of its own. And it became a reality because like the early part of 2018, I used to hold sip and paint events. And so Jimmy that we mentioned with HSLR, he's always been there supportive. So I was holding my events at his store. And he said, you know what? You want to give your people, your customers a gift? And I'm like, yeah, let's give them a t-shirt. So he said, let's do a collaboration. And that was great because I said, let me put Vintage Nerd into play. So the first time I ever seen Vintage Nerd was on a shirt that me and Jimmy did collaborating.
Uh-huh.
Once I actually seen Vintage Nerd, it became a reality. So I said, this is big. Let me start going to the next level. So he helped me out. I did a few other t-shirts. And then I started just kind of like navigating my way, figuring out different things, catching flights, meeting new vendors. And it's been amazing. It's blood, sweat, and tears. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I wouldn't give it back.
That's what's up.
That's real cool.
Yeah. Sneaker Queen was asking for the code. We put the code in there. I hope you see it. It's on the ticker below, and then my Kicks put it in the chat. I believe that I don't think it's case sensitive. I don't think it is. I think with Tamara, you gave it to me. It had a capital V, but I don't know. I don't think it's case sensitive.
It shouldn't be.
I don't think it is. That's dope. And I agree with that. I feel the same way. A vintage mindset. I think with a lot of things that I do as well. From the type of music I listen to, and and things like that. I don't call the hip hop that I listen to old. It's classic.
Right, it's classic.
It's classic, and it's timeless. So I really feel that. I feel that big time. Chat. If you guys have questions, don't forget, put them in the chat. And we're going to put it on the screen. We're going to ask her those questions, okay? So don't forget that if something comes up. My Kicks, you got any questions? What's your next question you got?
So just to piggyback off of the name, right? We got the name Vintage Nerd, cool meaning. I really like how you put it as a actual dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving you the word and how it's pronounced, and then you got the actual meaning below it. That's real cool. With 3 meanings too. That's real dope. So what about the actual logo, the design of the the emoji,
the logo,
or whatever you want to call your baby, right? I'm gonna call it your baby tonight.
Yeah, it's my baby.
So whatever you would like to call it.
What's up, girl?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so the logo, again, it represents the nerd. So you have the basic black glasses with the white in the middle representing the tape, vintage nerd. And what I really like about it is because there was a time when people had glasses like that on, and they had the tape on there. They were made fun of. So I've taken something that used to be something that people made fun of, so now it's something that people are rocking. It's no longer like a nerd is a bad thing. One of my biggest things with vintage nerd is that it's okay to be smart. It's okay to be different. Make anything you love your own. Those
Right.
glasses, the meaning behind those glasses is those individuals didn't have money to continue to get glasses. So they would tape them together where glasses usually break in the middle. And so they were more so in tune with education, learning more, bettering themselves. And so that's one of the reasons why I took that image or that logo. And that's like my main logo. I have other different ways that I do vintage nerd, but the glasses is really big to me. It has a big significance on focusing on what you love, whatever it is, and don't worry about trying to keep up with the Joneses or whomever. Just do what works best for you.
That's what's up.
And that's one thing I like about today's style. Not to cut you off, Dante.
Are you good?
Right now is like, if you ever wanted to do anything out of the ordinary with your style today, I mean, you could just go for it now. Like, I mean, because some things we see, I mean, we all look and just be scratching our head like, why? Why would you wear that? You know what I'm saying? And then you have some other people and they might have on a pair of shoes that you seen that you be like, nah, I can't pull that off, or a shirt or something that you might have seen, and then you be like, nah, that ain't me. But then you see somebody else one, you be like, bro, that's dope. Like, they fresh as a mug, So I mean, it's a real cool time to be in fashion and into the things that we are into right now, being in the whole umbrella that we both, or that we all are under.
Definitely. There's a scene that I'll never remember, like being a kid growing up, and it was I'm gonna get you, sucker. I told you I'm old school for real. And I don't even remember when the pimp got out of jail, he had the fish in his shoes.
The fish in the shoes, the fish tank shoes. Yeah.
He was walking, just getting out of jail. He had these clothes on. You don't know how long he been locked up, but
he's been in there for like a decade.
That fish was still living though, right? So he's walking, he's strolling. And they're like, look at the fish in his shoes. So then he get intimidated. He start running and he break one of them,
Right. He broke one of the shoes and the fish died on the ground, on the concrete. That was hilarious. Yeah, he came out there. He knew he was fly too, because he had his hat on. He had his trench. And he was like, yeah, you can get out of there. He forgot what year he was in.
Right.
As soon as the wrong person said something, his confidence just went out the window.
It did.
Hey, man. Too funny, y'all.
That is. We got a comment in the chat real quick here. Kicks for Fresh, who is a part of our group. She's usually in the panel too, but she couldn't be in today. So she popped up in the chat with a question. What do you love most about having a brand?
The ability to express myself in fashion, and what's so great about it being so small right now is because you don't have like board of directors telling you what you can do and what you can't do. So right now I have freedom to pick out the textiles, the colors, whatever it is, that comes to mind. I have the ability to just do it, and I don't really have anyone outside of myself that puts any type of restrictions on what I provide to the consumer. So I love it.
I feel that. I think I'm the same way. Wait, what you got?
I just want to show her this, right? This is on the spot.
Okay.
My wife just texted me this. Let me see. Focus. Watch this. Look, she just texted me the picture of your jacket, right? Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's
Looking
Dante's
stupid.
wife jacket.
Look, she just sent me that, and then look right up under it.
The fire
Thank you, I
emojis.
appreciate it, wife.
She just sent that to my phone. I looked down, I had a text message. That's what she said.
That's my movie.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Titanic Feet Jack. What's up, man? What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
With the 1,000 subscribers. Mr. Pitts, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Voltron. What up, though? What's up? What's up? For y'all just coming in, we got Tamara with Vintage Nerd. That's a discount code ticket at the bottom. Type in vintage for 15% off at checkout. This is her website flashing across the bottom right there. If y'all just coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for stopping by. I agree with you on what you said. Having the having that creativity right now with it just being you at the moment. You know, you get to do that, and I have battled with like, do I want to bring like somebody in to do this with me? And then the other thing that pops in my head is, but if I do that, then they're going to try to change my ideas. I don't want them to change my ideas because I'm going to get a little upset about that because this is my baby and I don't want nobody changing my ideas. So then I'm like, no, I don't want to bring nobody in, just me and me only. You know,
one man shop.
Right. So I battle with that. So with that being said, like you said, you know, you have that creativity, you don't have a board of directors, you know, I do dream of having a crew working for me, not necessarily trying to change what I'm doing, but working for me, taking my ideas and maybe taking my brand and it's, you know, and passing ideas like, hey, like say you at a table, okay, we're having a meeting, you know, we got to come up with some more designs and being able to have a team to be like, hey, these are some designs that we came up with to see if we can work with these, because everybody has fresh ideas. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I do dream of having that one day in the future when I get older, you know, when I get big, you know, when I get older and having that. Right. So real soon, exactly. So do you battle that as well right now? Do you want to have that team, or do you just want to kind of like run this show? Because at some point, depending on where you go, you might have no choice, right?
Well, no, I definitely want a team. Right now, the team consists of my 17-year-old son, my husband. I get input from a lot of different people. I do look forward to having a team of creative minds. It's always better to have, you know, another set of eyes or someone else's viewpoint. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You need a team, and I look forward to it. You know, I feel that God will definitely put the right people in place at the right time. I mean, just, you know, our interaction from the pop-up shop, you know, you will be surrounded with the right people. I mean, I've called you many of nights. I can't figure this out. How do I get this done? You know, so you definitely need other individuals in your circle that can help you grow and move to the next level. Definitely it's gonna happen. You know, I'm definitely one of those people that say if you will it into be, it will be, you know, so I'm looking forward to when we're all sitting at the table and, you know, we have Fortune 500 companies, you know what I'm saying? I know it will come. I've ran Fortune 500 companies, you know, in management. So, I mean, if they entrusted me to do it, why can't I do it for myself?
You know what I need? You know what I need? I need a hand, like an audience applause sound effect to be able to throw in these lives where somebody says something that just deserves a round of applause. I'm gonna have to have that by my next live. I'm gonna have to have something like that because
write it down.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta have to show those people that like you just said something.
Those little clapper things.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta have something there. Man, that's so true.
Write it down right now, because I be thinking about that and I forget about it.
Amen. Amen. Kicks, you got another question for her?
Absolutely, all the time. First of all, I love your quotes. You got great quotes. I'm over here thinking about writing them jokes down. You hitting me with them back to back. So I'm just gonna try to ride the same waves, just so you can keep that same mindset. So you say you look forward to the Fortune 500 companies. So where do you see your company in the next 5 years?
Well, in the next 5 years, I definitely see the brand being international. I tried to keep it where it's not gender or culture based. Everyone can be a vintage nerd. It's for all ages. Actually, I just received a picture yesterday from a customer of mine. I think she's about 6 or 7 year old niece wouldn't leave the house without putting on a vintage nerd hat. I was like, man, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
7 years old. So she posted the picture on Instagram and was like,
real quick, hold on. Say what's up to Jimmy. That's Jimmy in the chat. What's up, brother?
Hey,
what's up, Jimmy?
That's our boy from Hustle Smart Live Rich we were talking about earlier. What's up, my brother? But anyway, go ahead. The 7-year-old.
Yeah, the young lady wouldn't go to school without the vintage nerd hat on, and so I replied back, she's probably my first youth model, so great. I appreciate that. But it just shows that it's not age defined. You got a 7-year-old that wants to wear it. You have someone in their 30s and 40s that's wearing it. My son is 17 is wearing it. So I see the company moving in a direction where it will be like international, all ages. It fits for anyone that wants to be unique, wants to be different, doesn't want to adhere to social norms. Right now in this society, we have so much going on. We have so much self-hate. You have so much other hate going on right now. So I'm really big on like promoting self-wellness and just living your best life, being the best human you could be. So I think the Vintage Nerd brand is definitely going to cater to that type of environment. It's just trying times. And for me, I think all the individuals that are out building businesses, building brands right now in the midst of a pandemic, the varsity sweaters aren't on back order, so I should have those very soon.
You got a newsletter on your site?
Actually, not yet.
Okay.
The website has only been up for probably about 3 weeks now, but it's coming.
Okay. Follow her on Instagram, James F. It's the same as the website, Shop Vintage Nerd. That's the Instagram as well. So when she puts that varsity sweater up, I'm sure she'll put it on there that she's restocked. So be on the lookout for that.
Definitely.
Be on the lookout for that. That's super dope. I mean, that's a really good feeling to have, that people like. Here's what I really enjoyed about having my brand, and you probably will feel the same way from what you just said, is you get, all right, so you create, right? You create something, and then you get some people that will just buy it because it's you, right? Oh, I'll buy a shirt or whatever, but they never come back, right? And I call those sympathy purchases.
Right.
Right. It's cool. You made some money or whatever, but when you create something, and not only that they purchase it because it's you, they purchase it because they genuinely thought what you did was dope. And then it solidifies the fact that they thought it was dope when something like that happens. When that 7-year-old will not leave the house without her Vintage Nerd ball cap. You know what I'm saying? So when people be telling me like, yo, that Stay Fresh hat, it comes to me when I go out of town, no matter what. Or that hoodie is a hoodie I wear to the airport, or whatever the case is. Like, this is my attire. You know what I mean? That stuff feels amazing.
It really does.
It feels amazing. So that right there, a 7-year-old, and that's great. The babes know, right? You know what I'm saying?
They don't lie.
They don't lie.
Them kids don't lie.
No.
Little kids, I mean, they tell you whatever's on their mind. And I mean, and like you said, brutally. I mean,
sometimes
whatever they got to ask you, but sometimes you got to shut up. You don't ask nobody that question. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it is. But so whenever a kid tell you they like something or they don't like something, you better roll with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's really how they feeling right now.
We got another question in the chat. Kiknology. All right, so I like to always tell people about his. So Tamara, this is your first time on and your first time meeting some of these people. He's a part of our group as well. He couldn't be in the panel. Sometimes people are occupied with work or whatever, so they can get to catch the live and throw some, jump in the chat real quick. So here's a question. What advice can you give people who are just now starting out, who have people in their ear saying that they can't do it, this is a bad idea, or is not a stable career, this can kill someone's confidence? What do you have for those people? What would you say to them?
Well, my advice to anyone that is trying to diminish someone's vision or a dream is to definitely not go to them for any type of input or advice, because they're already a dream killer. You have to know that this is something you want to do. It's not going to be easy. One thing that my father always tells me is if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. And so if it's your calling, if it's your gift, your dream, you pursue it. One of the things that I do is I also research like millionaires and people that I see myself, wanting to mimic as far as careers and growth and development. One of the biggest things for most of the millionaires out there is preparation. You have to prepare for anything that you want to do in life. It's not going to be easy. You have people like Tyler Perry who slept in their car and was homeless. You have people like Taraji P. Henson that went to LA with $750 with her son, slept in their car. So you have to be prepared for the struggle. You can't just feel like you're going to get an idea and everybody's going to embrace it. You can't look to social media to endorse everything that you're doing. Although you may have 2 likes on your page, I guarantee you more than 2 people watching. So you have to really be determined. You have to be okay with knowing anything that you go into. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a little difficult. The best part of a struggle is that it builds character. If you want to be the CEO of something or whatever it is, anything you want to be in life, you're going to go through some things because it makes you humble in the process. And then it also makes you grind harder. Anything worth having, you're going to have to put some work into it. So I would definitely say do it. I mean, there's a million people making t-shirts and hoodies right now. But it's only one me, And so I take that and I run with it and I make anything that I do my own.
Yeah. I like that. Prepare for the struggle, for the fall before the rise. Definitely.
What is sunshine? I mean, what is sunshine without a little rain, right? You gotta have some rain in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to
Nothing
appreciate
grows without rain. You gotta have it.
Yeah, exactly. I tell people. What you say? Go ahead. What you gonna say? Before we got on this call, I had before we got on this live, I had a call with somebody who called me, who wanted to start their own brand and just wanted to come to me for information, not necessarily resources, but just like to hear somebody, talk to them about, what to look out for, what advice do you have, things like that. And that's one of the things you just said is very key. And I tell people all the time, one of the biggest things I tell people is if you believe in it, don't quit. Don't quit if you believe in it. And the other thing about Kiknology's question is, who not to go ask. You know what I mean?
Just like your parents, when you wanted something, you knew to go to your mom or your dad.
Right. The kids play that game, right? Yeah. You just know who to go to and who not to go to. who's going to give you the real, or who is a person that's always pessimistic, who's always negative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They stuck in their whatever their routine is, and they don't want to advance. So they gonna say something negative to you. They don't, misery loves company. So you know who to go bring your ideas to. And a lot of times you also tell people, keep your ideas to yourself until you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Because sometimes you can't, sometimes it ain't the right time to go and
Everything
tell people.
has a season.
Right. You know what I mean? Because like, here's my thing. You can go ask some people here and there or whatever, but the right people. But keep all that stuff hush, because what happens is, I think we'd be like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then when you don't do it, so it's like you keep it low, right? And then you let that stuff boil up, and when it's ready to come out of the oven, you'd be like, bam.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It just hit everybody. Kate, I just said I always went to my mama. But you hit everybody with it, right? It's like, okay, you let it work. You did all your stuff in the background, and now this is it. Instead of being like constantly, because if you keep on being like, because people gonna be looking once you're saying like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Oh, he said he was gonna do this. Or he always saying he gonna do this. Or he gonna do that. He don't ever do nothing. He ain't own nothing. We say he ain't own nothing. So it's like, be careful who you're talking to.
True story.
And who you're, or you got to be careful. So everybody gonna have the right advice for you.
Absolutely.
Just to give you a little joke, this is what I was laughing at, right? Everybody, well, the people in my circle know I work in the refinery, so and sometimes we have these big things. It's called turnarounds, right? It's big groups, and they always like people to come up and say something positive for the group, just to get everybody going throughout the day, to keep their mindset in the right spot that morning. And as you can see, I'm not afraid of a camera or talking in front of a crowd. So it was a joke, right? It's called negative former and a positive former.
Okay.
The negative former walked outside, and it was pouring down raining. And he was like, Lord, if it keep raining like this, it's going to drown all my crops, and I'm going to have a bad turnout this year. So the positive farmer walks outside. He sees all the rain. He said, thank you, Lord, for all of the rain and the nourishment that you're giving to my crops. If it keep raining like this, I'm going to have a great year this year. The next day they come outside. It's hot outside today. They must stay in Louisiana because our weather's bipolar. So they went outside the next day, and it was hot. And it was like, Lord, if it keep being hot like this, it's going to burn all my crops, and I'm going to have a bad turnout this year. So the positive farmer walked outside again. Lord, thank you for all this sunshine for my crops. It's going to give my crops all the nourishment that they need, and we're going to have a great turnout this year. So the positive farmer was like, I need to do something for this negative farmer just to lift up his spirits just a little bit, just give him something to be happy about. I stay in Louisiana, so we always talk about hunting. I got this brand new duck hunting dog. I'm gonna take him out duck hunting today. So they go out there on the boat, they shoot the duck, boom, the duck fall down in the water. He said, go get him. The dog runs across the water. Never a foot or his body went underwater. Ran across the top of the water, ran over there, grabbed the dog, came back to the boat, dropped the duck down. He looked up at his owner. He said, here's your duck. Spoke verbally. And then he sat back. He looked at, he said, man, now it ain't nothing bad this dude can say about my dog. The negative farmer looked at him. He leaned back, stuck his lips out. He said, just like I thought, the damn dog can't swim. So, so don't be that negative dude, man. Don't be that negative person, man. We like positive vibes only, y'all. Positive vibes only, man. Positive thoughts equal to a positive outcome, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That
my
is
hat goes out to both of y'all.
hilarious. Just like I thought.
Because we all, like y'all saying, man, we all have like those people around us, man, that no matter what, they got something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need that in our life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially these days with all of the stuff going on between politics, between racial injustice, between
Mm-hmm.
our regular work life to our YouTube life to our brand's life, and then trying to juggle that along with a wife, a husband, kids, virtual schooling. I could throw that up in there right now because that's a whole nother subject within itself with ours and
Mm-hmm.
household. And you know, just with all coronavirus and stuff, I mean, we need positive people that's just uplifting each other and just trying to bring each other up and bring each other where we all trying to go. Because we all want to be the Fortune 500. But just because you want to be it and I want to be it, don't mean that I got to beat your company down in the process of me moving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Hey,
That's facts. That's facts. We got some comments about that too. D got Juice. He's part of the Kik Squad as well. Darnell of he in here twice. This is his brand. So Darnell is part of the crew too. He'll be within our virtual fashion show that we're working on as well. So it'll be No Logo Streetwear, it'll be Vintage Nerd, it'll be a Fresh Culture, and Hustle Smart Live Rich. So there'll be more on that as it develops. But this is part of our fashion. This is our fashion crew right here. Right. Y'all will hear more from No Logo as well in the future as well. Kinaji, that story.
That was a good one.
It was a good story. Kiss, I'm using that in my next video.
Hey, man. That's what it's all about, man.
You got to steal that one, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a great story. That's funny as heck. Funny as heck. James is asking, how can I get that hoodie you're wearing? So let's segue into that. We're gonna share. We're gonna do a screen share real quick. Hold on here. Let me. I'm gonna pull up your website.
That hoodie is actually from the spring and summer collection, so it won't be back out until March because it's a terry cloth blend.
Okay. So let's go. Let's go to the website real quick.
So it's thin, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, it's a thinner. It's not thin, but it's thinner than what I'm using now. So right now I'm using a fleece, like the one that I actually have on with the definition. This is a 100% cotton with a fleece mixture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the hoodie I have on is a little bit thinner than most hoodies. So yeah, you can wear it when like a spring.
Or you can layer it up as well.
Or layer it up exactly. Yep.
And I like that for down here where I'm from, because Louisiana, we have winter for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
We don't really have
I know you very fortunate.
Yeah.
Some
people say we is, but in the middle of the summer, we be like, nah, I want a little cold. But as soon as it get here, it could be 40 degrees, and we talking about it's freezing. But to y'all, it probably ain't nothing.
40 degrees sometimes is a blessing.
40, right?
Right. Well, thankful for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't know if y'all can see this right now, but the Vintage Nerd definition t-shirts in 2 different colors. Then we got the hoodies here.
Same definition that you have on a shirt too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And that one comes in 3 colors as well.
Did it freeze? No, there you go.
It's there now. Yeah, it froze up for a second. Okay. So that's the hoodie there. It comes in 3 different colors. And what is this one again? We were talking about this one. What is the style of this hoodie again? Is it what kind of wash is that?
It's a vintage wash, so it's mineral washed.
That's what it is, mineral. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mineral wash.
Yep. So those are dope there. And that's a sweater that's sold out. That's sitting there behind her in the picture, in the video.
Oh, yeah.
So, but she said she got more on the way.
Yes.
Can't
be a vintage nerd without a varsity, sweater. You gotta have it.
I feel you on that.
Right.
And then she got the hats. Okay. Got the blingy
when
Scully.
You click on the hat, it gives you a variant of different colors.
See there.
On the dad caps, yeah.
The dad caps. Okay, let's go there. Let's click on a couple of dad caps. Stressed.
And I like how you put your name as the smile. What made you do that?
Yeah.
I actually sketched it out. I don't know. I wanted something different. I didn't want just a regular smiley face. So that's what I came up with.
That's cool.
Now let's get
That's
into
real
this
cool.
stuff. Now she
Because
does some
from a
other
distance,
things.
it looks
this is
like
right.
just a smile, right? But then whenever you get close to it, it's your name, you know. And I was like, wow, that's creative. And, you know, my wife, she's an artist, so you know, that's really banging. I like it.
I told her the same thing when I saw it. I was like, I think that's super dope. You know, the glasses, because you've seen a smiley face plenty of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she did it in a way that it's not really done by anybody, you know, by doing it that way. And you know, I think it's dope. It makes it original.
Thank you. Definitely.
For the ladies, right?
Yes, and that bag is almost sold out.
So here's the deal. When I told you that she touches everything, right? So she blings things out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get more into that. Okay. So she got the slouch socks. All right. Her classic yellow.
That's the nerd socks, right? You wear them joints with you, and put the socks over the pants.
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
You got it.
The buttons and pins. I got to get this pin. I'm gonna order that. I need that pin for my.
You got jacket. It. And if you click on that one, the enamel pin comes in the smiley face as well.
Oh, word. Oh, snap. I didn't even know that.
Okay.
That means I'm buying both of them.
Hey.
All right.
Thank you.
So I'm doing that. Look at the number down there. 866 LOL nerd.
Yeah, that's a real phone number.
That's a real phone number.
You call it, yes, it will ring to me.
That's cool.
You should have told anybody that James F is gonna be calling you.
Long as he ordering, you know, it's fine.
Speaking of 1-8, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
The 1-800, the 1-800 shoes. You know, they had just dropped them joints.
The Nike,
I'm just
Air
throwing
Max.
that out there. Yeah. Some Air
we got some face
ones.
masks. Okay. But then we get into the boutique items. This is
one of a kind.
These are one of a kind. All right. So I'm gonna take some. She already gave me credit, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So I had her make a jacket for my wife, right? And I said, look, I need, these are the patches we're gonna use. She showed me the different patches that she can do, and I said, look, we're Prince fans. I need something to dial back to Purple Rain. I said, the purple jacket where Prince had the shiny rhinestones or whatever over the shoulder. I said I need to replicate that just to give homage to the Purple Prince himself. And she hooked it up. And I guess from what Tamara said, some other people saw it and was like, I need that on my jacket too. So she already gave me props for us. I'm gonna tell her you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
But so she does these vintage military jackets, and she has an array of patches, and she does buttons too. So if you want something like a custom button that you want to put on there, and you can also add your own buttons as you go along. Mm-hmm. So what I did, I took one of my Stay Fresh pins and I threw it on my wife's jacket because she had to represent.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you can add your own stuff, but she has an array of things that she'll sew onto the jacket. So she's handling these jackets herself, and they're custom. So if I'm not mistaken, if you read the fine print here, that $75 is to start
the process.
The process. It's a down payment to start making your jacket. If I'm not mistaken, you will reach out to the customer to be in contact about how they want to go about making their jacket. Is that right?
Yes. So with that process, you will go ahead and you'll put the jacket in your cart. You'll pay the $75 non-refundable fee. At that point, I'll reach out to you. I'll obtain your size in the jacket. I'll ask you a couple of questions about yourself or what you want to put on the jacket. I'll begin to build a jacket, and I'll just text you back and forth or FaceTime you, and we kind of work together from there. By the time the process is over with, jackets range from $150, and they can go all the way up. I've had people that spend a couple hundred on them. So it really all depends on what you want and what your budget is. the good thing about it is that you can always come back and add on more patches or more buttons. And then also, just so you know, all patches are sewn on. Nothing is just heat pressed on. This jacket will outlive you. You'll be able to pass this jacket on to the next generation because, like I said, all the patches are stitched on.
Yep.
Okay.
You're getting custom.
Custom. Nobody will have your jacket.
Yeah, that's real dope there.
Thank you.
That's real dope. And then I don't know why every time I see Arm and Fatigue, the first thing I think about is Bread 11s. Like that's the best shoe for Arm and Fatigue. I mean, just any bread colorway, that black and red. I don't know why it just screams at me like that every single time.
Oh, I love it. I throw mine on with a hoodie as it gets cooler. And I mean, I get compliments. I probably, on average, do 4 jackets a week.
Really?
And my biggest advertisement is myself wearing it or other people, give referrals. So it's been really good.
That's what's up. I mean, let's see here. Hold on. No collaborations.
I'm with that.
Yeah. The website is.
Dante said we're gonna do a collab too. I'm definitely with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. The website.
I'll put fur on anything. I'll put fringe on anything. Like, man, I got fur in there, just waiting to be put on some stuff.
Okay. Your jacket can be like what you said, one of a kind. Nobody has it. You get fur put on yours, and you get the lace or the fringe or whatever. You just make it how you want it. Get fringe on the bottom of your jacket or however you want to do it.
On the arms, you can add leather. Like I have 6 on machines, so it's like really, it's nothing I can't do.
It's popping.
Hey, she gets it in, right?
That's what's up.
She gets it in. Let's see here. That hoodie, fire.
Thank you.
Right. See here. Kicks for Fresh. I love that. That's right.
Thank you.
So Kicks for Fresh has started her brand too, called Fresh Creations.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, Creations with a K and a Z at the end. Fresh Creations. So big ups to her. Much love to K Fresh.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's right there. That's the system.
Yeah, so the custom jackets are what's up, and just seeing people in your pictures wearing those jackets. I mean, like you said, it's not gender specific. It's very unisex. I've seen dudes in pictures with your jacket on, females with the jacket on. I mean, it's been really dope. She told me a story about somebody had started a jacket, and at the end, like the $75 people is non-refundable. It's in the fine print. So if you end up not wanting your jacket, somebody else want that jacket. Somebody else gonna get that jacket. I've heard the stories already. So somebody put down payment on a jacket and didn't want it in the end, and somebody wanted it. So
it don't last long.
It ain't gonna last long. Her jackets do not stick around. So if you want it, you get that. And it's custom and it's all yours. So that's what's up. I love that. Kik, you have a question?
Oh yeah. So I mean, we done talked about your education, your name, and all this good stuff like that. So for one, this is like 2 question parts, or 2-part question, however you want to call it. So for one, whenever you was younger, did you want to have a clothing line? If so, cool. If not, what made you want it? What made you want to start a clothing line in 2018?
Okay. So when I was younger, I've always actually liked fashion. I may have been maybe a sophomore. Junior Rockaware was like really big, and so I just drew up some sketches and sent them off to New York, and they told me, it's great when you get in college, seek us out for an internship. In which, by the time I was in college, I wasn't even thinking about it no more. I was on to other things in life. And so
Right.
I started seeing some of the things that I sketched being produced. So I'm like, wait a minute. But because I was a kid, I didn't have any type of copyright or anything. It's really nothing you could do. So I kind of left it by the wayside. I've always been a little different in how I dress, period. And so I actually was enrolled to go to FIT in New York right when 9/11 happened.
Mm-hmm.
So of course that blew that out the water. So I didn't go there. My friend who actually was at FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology, she came home right after 9/11. And so I just kind of, life happens and I just went on about life. I actually worked construction, so the money was good, it's great. So I kind of just, shied away. But whatever is meant for you, whatever you actually love, you will come back to it. And so, it's full circle. Now I have the availability to focus solely on my fashion. And so I'm giving it my all right now.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
That's cool. Especially, I'm glad you told me what FIT was, because I'm like, fit? What is FIT?
Yeah, it's a fashion school in Manhattan, New York.
That's cool. That's cool. So that's what's up. Is that what you majored in? So I'm guessing you from Chicago, right?
I am.
Okay, cool. The Shy Man. I can't wait to get up there.
Yes, it's come in the summertime.
Yeah. Don't come in the winter.
Don't come like January.
You ain't gonna want to come
make
back.
It out.
Yeah, I heard that wind is, they call it the Windy City for a reason, but
Oh, yeah, it cut you.
It's called the hawk. They say when that hawk come down and they go
demonstrate it again, Dante.
that wind come down from that hawk and it don't let you be downtown in the lake. Man,
you might be in Lake Michigan.
So what is the name of the road that runs right on side of that, like the view, the bird's eye view that a lot of people show all the time? Because like for a long time, I ain't even, that's Lakeshore Drive.
Lakeshore Drive.
I ain't even know that was Chicago.
Yo,
until I had to ask some people. Look at my boy. He got on his blue jean jacket. You got your nerd stick. You got your nerd pin on that joint, bro. I'm learning about this.
I
gotta get me a nerd pin on my blue jean jacket.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Y'all look, Dante. Hey, so y'all take notes. Val and Pursuit. Everybody, right? Y'all need to get these buttons so we can have our jean jackets buttoned down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Fresh to death with them joints.
Oh, hey, I'm rocking my Vintage Nerd hat right now. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
That's our guy, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Kicks? Garrett's popcorn is crack.
So that's a place in Chicago, I guess.
Garrett's popcorn, boy.
Oh, when
don't worry.
You gotta go to Garrett.
Hey, don't worry, man. Because just like I just went to Houston and I popped up on Coffee with the Four. Yeah, y'all don't think that I'm not coming to Chicago and Tamara, Dante, we going out to eat somewhere.
Definitely, you gotta get you some good old deep dish pizza.
Yeah,
some Garrett's popcorn.
Just the beginning.
Some Harold's.
Some Harold's or Uncle Remus chicken.
Uncle Remus chicken.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I done heard a lot about Harold's. I done heard a few people say some things about Harold's. They say Harold's is good. So, and that's what, and I don't know. It must be, whenever you get, I ain't gonna call myself old. Tonight we're gonna call ourselves vintage, and we're gonna call ourselves aging or mature, right? So now I catch myself like how whenever I was younger I would travel. It'd be I'm looking for the clubs, I'm looking for this, but now we looking for all the number one food spots. Like whenever we go, all we doing is eating. They be like, "What y'all did in LA? Ate and shopped a little bit." They be like, "That's all y'all did all the foods." Oh, y'all didn't see the Hollywood sign? Yeah, we seen it, but they had a food spot that was like right down the street, and then we had more to talk about the food than anything, man.
Hey, there's a Garrett's in the airport. So whenever we're going out of town, if we're at the airport, because if you go too early, they're closed. But if you find a little bit later, late morning, you can get some Garrett's for the plane ride. You get the cheese and caramel mix.
A little more caramel than cheese. That's the Chicago way.
That's the Chicago way, right?
Okay.
A little
And
more
that's how
caramel
you
than
order it,
cheese.
just like that. A little more caramel than cheese.
The Chicago way. It's a Chicago mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
You got
Chicago
it.
mix. Yeah. Because they got the butter too. But leave the butter out of the mix. You just get the cheese and the caramel with a little bit more caramel than the cheese. Chicago mix. And you'll be in your hotel room eating a whole bag in your bed like it's a fresh did.
Fingers all nice and cheesy.
Nice and cheesy. That is factual. So factual. But yeah,
that's our next trip though. That's our next trip for sure.
Let me know,
we got Vegas. We got Vegas first, and then we're going to Chicago, then Miami, and then, like I tell everybody, then we're going across the big pond.
I got a place for you to eat in Vegas too. I got some family that own a restaurant out there called.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
We pulling up. Go ahead, run it up
with you, bro.
Let me know.
I'm going on a vacay with you, me and wifey. We going.
Yeah,
man, bro.
I'm telling you, as soon as everything gets straight, and they be like, "All right, you know what I'm saying? Everything kind of, back to a new norm."
2025
out of here.
Yeah, it's called Soul Food
what
Young.
It seemed like.
Soul, like soul food, but food, like Chinese. So Soul Food Young. It's a mixture of soul food and Asian, and they got a dish called the Bruce Leroy. Like right, like the movie Bruce Leroy, and it is fried chicken with shrimp fried rice.
Now that sounds good.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Leroy.
But yeah, Leroy.
Who's your master?
Kiss my Converse. Yeah, man. So yeah, Soul Food Young, the Bruce Leroy, but they got egg foo young there. They got the sweet potatoes. They got all that stuff. But that's my people's. Her first restaurant was in North Chicago, and it was my first job. I was 14 years old. And she paid me under the table, worked there on Saturdays and Sundays. She fired me because I wanted to go to a job fair at Six Flags on the day I was supposed to be at work. I asked her, can I be off to go to the job fair? And she was like, well, you ain't got to come in. You just go get your job at Six Flags and you out. You fired. I'm like, really? You fired me, Georgia? I never forget that. I loved working there. I wasn't going to leave the job. I just wanted to get the extra job at Six Flags. But she said
you didn't have no loyalty.
Yeah, man. I'm like, how
you going to take off to go to an interview? I found
that. I thought we had love. It's like, but it's all good. That's still my people's. But yeah, this is Wyatt, everybody's favorite.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Wyatt.
He has a big YouTube channel as well.
I was listening. I was in the chat.
Yeah.
Supporting, Just thought I'd come by. Just got back from dinner, so thought I'd stop in real fast.
That's what's up, man. I pray. Oh, what we got here? Thomas Banks just ordered 2 hoodies.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's what's up. I hope you use that code, brother. But if not, it's all good. If not, it's all good. Well, I have a question, but I'm gonna go to Wyatt first. Wait, hold on. You know Georgia? You been there?
Georgia be tripping down.
Georgia is one of the owners of Soul Food Young. You know Georgia, fam?
He said Georgia be tripping.
Let me find out you know Georgia. Georgia's family. Like, she's not blood family, but she's family, and she fired me, fam. But I love her. I love her to death. Let me find out. Let me know, Migs. You know Georgia, because I'm tripping. But
Mig stay over that way. Mig stay over that way, so he probably is not far from there. So he probably go to Vegas quite often. Yeah.
Then my people's though.
He's from the West Coast.
Before I ask my question, Puff won't leave me alone. He want me to keep throwing this toy. Why? Do you have a question before I ask my next one?
Nah, you're good. I don't know. I don't know everything that's been asked, so I don't want to repeat.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good.
I'll figure one out.
Influences, right? So we're all artists. We're all creatives, and there's a term that says "Steal like an artist," and it
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily mean, "Oh, she tripping for firing you." Oh
He gonna bring
man,
it up next time he in
right,
there.
right. Hey, you fired my boy, yeah. But I was only like 14 years old, but "Steal like an artist," and it doesn't mean steal, the term
Mhm.
steal, but there's influences all over the place, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what it means. There's a lot of, you could look around everywhere for an influence. I mean, just look at Jordans. You got the Ferraris. You know, you got Jordans that was based off of a plane.
Mhm.
You know, and all these different things. You know, the black cat. You know, the 13. You know, with the green eye for the cat on the side of the shoe. There's a lot of different influence all over the place that artists pull from to create just dope stuff in the world. But and there's actual artists themselves that were influenced by. I'm influenced by a lot of streetwear brands. I want to
Mhm.
know who has been. It don't even have to be streetwear, but it could just be people in general that has influenced your brand, your way of thinking, as that keeps this brand thriving. Who are those people and why?
Well, I haven't actually put some of these items in production. Like I have a ton of samples like on this rack. This rack is huge. I have 2 big racks here. But Dapper Dan is definitely one that I follow strong. Instagram, everything. I really, really, really love how he took it. And he made it his own back in the
Mm-hmm.
80s, the 90s, or whatever. You know, he was doing what worked for him. And to the point, he did it better than the people that he was actually using their items. You know, so
Yeah,
I
he
was
definitely did.
elated when they brought him on, you know, to Gucci. I was like, man, that's well overdue, you know. So he's one that I love to follow. I'm real big on just like the era that I grew up in. I want to do something with like Garbage Pail Kids. You know,
Yo,
I want to
your
bring a
brand and
whole lot
Garbage
of
Pail
stuff
Kids, that
back.
could be dope.
Yeah. I'm big. I like anything different, anything weird. I love Chuck Taylors. You know, there's a lot of people like Misa Styles. I like a lot of different people that just started out long before me and they paved the way for streetwear. You know, the cross colors, crisscross, you know, make you jump. I love the whole era. You know, I'm so glad that it's, you know, cyclical. It's making it cycle back around. You know, when they wore pants inside out, you know, they're wearing a different color shoes, you know, everything pretty much it recycles itself.
Mm-hmm.
And now to the point where you have like these major designers, they're doing streetwear now.
Yeah,
You know, it's not all about the runway anymore.
yeah.
Right.
They're they see the culture
Mm-hmm.
and the culture. The culture makes money. The streetwear culture makes money, and you see these big fashion brands like Gucci, like Louis
Louis Vuitton with
Vuitton.
the graffiti on the bag.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're trying to tap into it, but nobody does it better than the people who are lower than
Mm-hmm.
Louis Vuitton and Gucci and them. You got the people who keep it street. You know,
Yep.
Who
you
really
got
came
the
through the struggle?
exactly. You got the Chinatown
They came
markets.
through the.
You got
Yep,
the
you got it.
hundreds. You know, you got those guys. Even Supreme. Supreme is not Louis Vuitton, but Supreme still. You know, they're a little. They. I mean, you know, they're up there. You know, but
Mhm.
these people still keep it to the street level. You know, it's like, you know,
Off-white.
Off-White. You know, you know, I
He
want to
up
say he
there.
up there though, but
Yeah, but he didn't start
still,
that way
he didn't
though.
start that way.
No,
you
no,
know?
no. I just did that because you know they dropped today.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
shoot,
did.
I'm still salty. I'm salty. I got told no by everybody. I just want to spend some money with y'all, and y'all told me I couldn't spend money
I
with
got
y'all.
to know with everybody.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I mean, and it's that's what it is. So like you saying, Dapper Dan. I don't know if you saw my recent story, and I just put 3 of the people that I would love to have on this show, and Dapper Dan is
Miss
one
Walker.
of them.
Mm-hmm.
He hearted my post. I was
Oh,
like,
did
oh
he?
snap. Yeah, he threw a heart on there. And
Oh,
then
that's big.
And then April Walker, who's another one, Walker Wear. If y'all don't know who Walker Wear is, she's another legend from New York. If you go back and look at some of the old Biggie, Craig Mack, Naughty by Nature, Tupac, they were wearing Walker Wear hoodies back in the day. And she hid her face because she's a woman. And she was like, I don't want people to see that I'm making this streetwear for men and then it get tainted by them saying, oh, she's a woman doing it. So a lot of people didn't know that it was a woman for a long time. But her, and I was like, I want her. And she re-storied my story and then threw some heart at it too. I'm like, oh snap, the legend April Walker, and then Bobby Hundreds was another, that I would love to have on here. I think those people, though, they're so authentic to me. They're real. Like Bobby Hundreds has a book called This Is Not a T-Shirt. It's just a book about how his whole story started from beginning to end, his humble beginnings, how he finessed the game. He finessed the game by going to this shop. I forgot the name of the shop. It's in the book. But if I have him on the show, I'm gonna have the book with me and we're gonna read from the book. But he took a shirt into a store, was like, he wanted it in there or whatever, and I guess he got turned away. But I gotta get my story right. He had people asking, hey, you got them shirts from the Hundreds or whatever. And people just calling in or whatever, or coming to the store. So he came back and was like, hey, people are here asking about your stuff. Can we put some of your stuff in my store? So it was like, all right, cool. So he put it in the store. He was giving his friends money to go in and buy the shirts so that it'll sell out. So the shirts sell out, and then he's ordering more shirts. So now the shirts is popping. He finessed the game. So basically, he finessed to where his shirt was popping on his terms, but the way he did it was so crazy. And he didn't know nothing. Him and his boy didn't know anything. He didn't know about buyers and things like that. He was waiting like, hey, can I speak to your manager? It's like, but he finessed it. But see, these guys are so authentic in the way they do things, and that's real to me. So those are the people that I look up to more than ever, a Gucci and a Louis Vuitton. But those guys, Dapper Dan and all those people those are idols. I won't say idols, I don't like to use that word idols, but heroes. And me and No Logo Streetwear talk about them all the time. They constantly come up in conversation with us. The series is called The Remix.
Yeah, The Remix. Yep.
That's with April Walker is in it. Dapper Dan is in it, and Misa Hilton.
Yeah, Misa Hilton.
Misa Hilton, who got her start with Puffy
and Mary J. Blige.
Designing for Jodeci. And Mary J. Blige, and later on Little Kim. The whole thing with Little Kim and the Crush on You video. Yeah, that too. The Crush on You video with the whole monochromatic where she wore the red bikini and the red fur and everything behind her was red, and then the yellow and then the blue. But then she went on the red carpet with the patch on her boob.
And
all Misa
hair.
Hilton. And the purple, all Misa Hilton. She's a freaking legend too. That these people are the people that
signed on to MCM.
MCM signed her, who was another big brand back in the day, brought her own. And she's killing it too. She's killing it. Yeah. But The Remix. That's a really dope series, documentary on Netflix about those three. It highlights those three people. But mainly Misa Hilton, I think she's a highlight of it. But April Walker and Dapper Dan is in there. It's a really good series, especially if you're into fashion and stuff like that. You're right, man.
Check it out.
Yeah, really good stuff. I'm gonna have to go watch that when I get off of this because it's inspiring, especially when you watch it. When you get to the end, the very end of it, and Misa Hilton's talking about an order she got from somebody, and then walked into Times Square. I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is, but walked into Times Square, looked up on the digital billboards. This person was wearing her creation on her album or on her the advertisement for her album, wearing her outfit. And I'm not gonna lie, I teared up. I was like, that's beautiful. to have
Even
that
her
feeling.
struggle, though.
Her struggle too.
How she said she had to make a decision to let her house go or continue to focus on, her branding. And she was sleeping I believe, at a train station or something.
Yeah. It's
So
the sacrifices you make, man. But could you imagine that?
Am I the only one that feels like, okay, so I'm just gonna I only speak from my eyes because I only can speak from my point of view, right? I was a high school superstar, right, in football.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as I grew up, got older, of course, you can see I didn't make it to the NFL or whatever, right? And then you hear the stories from the other people that did make it to the NFL or that did something in your lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you be like, damn, they really deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know not all the way to this point now because y'all work just as hard as probably everybody else did at your stage in your career. But like me seeing the guys in the NFL, I'm like, bro, I wasn't working that hard. You know what I'm saying? Or like Rick Ross said, you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't with me sleeping in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Or shooting in the gym.
Shooting in the gym.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that was how hard Kobe worked. Like he worked always around the clock. And like now, and that's why with Dante and Wyatt, like they call me Team No Sleep because I'll be at work tonight. I'll be at a live cop in the morning. I'll be shooting videos during the day. And that's why I work so hard because I see people like, the lady y'all talking about or the people from the NFL that I seen and they drive and they work ethic just, they deserve what they got. And it feels so much better whenever you worked hard for it. And then you put that logo on that shirt and then, like Dante say, you get that ding on your phone. Somebody just bought something. and then the girl won't go to school without putting your hat, that gives you, that's, like the Lord says, he gonna always confirm something. He's gonna give you that confirmation. And then that be like that confirmation whenever you get something like that. And it'd be like, bruh, or like a comment, like for me and Wyatt, right? We might look at our videos and then we'll see a special comment that we always get fire videos, this, that, there, and the other. But whenever you get that special comment, you be like, that's that confirmation. You know what I'm saying? It'd be, hey man, it's nothing like it though. It's nothing like it.
I got
great reward.
Quick question. So obviously the internet's booming now. Online sales has been through the roof pretty much in everybody's profession. Like at one point, I'm pretty sure both of you are fresh and how do you say your name?
It's Tamara.
Tamara. Just didn't want to mess up. Tamara had, I guess, aspirations of maybe doing like some type of storefront, right? Do you ever have like those thoughts like, hey, I wish I had my own store? Just that feeling like, because I know I sell shoes and things like that, and I always have like, I want to feel proud. Like I want someone to walk into my store and have all my products there, shirts, clothing, accessories. Do you guys ever get that aspiration to, or maybe if you still have it, to actually have your own store, even though everything's kind of shifted to online purchases now?
Well, I know for me, I want to definitely have a store, a brick and mortar eventually. But right now, due to everything that's going on in, our world right now, I think before a brick and mortar comes, it'll be more so like a warehouse. Right now I'm in my basement and I am definitely outgrowing this space. So I'm going to be in a minute looking to have some type of suite that I can have everything there as far as all my clothes, somewhat like a showroom almost, where I can also take my pictures. I can do everything there. Right now, this small basement, it's like I'm busting out of it, so versus me getting a brick and mortar, I'll mostly be looking at some type of warehouse location.
I feel that.
How about you, bro?
Yeah, I see it a lot in my head. I see it a lot. I would love to have it, even if the brick and mortar is not around for a long time, because e-commerce is not going anywhere, but I always see it, I envision it, and it's just envisioning it to me is a cool feeling alone, and so yeah, one day But I feel Tamara on that where finding a suite, because my basement is my workspace as well, and I do need more space, definitely do. So having a suite would be pretty dope to have, at least to start off with. And but I do see a store. I would love to have it. So to tell y'all, and Tamara knows this, me and No Logo Streetwear, Darnell, we have been working together for a while, creating a nonprofit. And where the nonprofit is called Local Heroes. And we're looking to create not a school, but kind of like a trade. We want to try out a trade school, but basically what we want to do is we're trying to grow young entrepreneurs who love streetwear and teach them from the concept of the idea all the way to the finished product. Everything that comes in between, the pitfalls you're going to run into, fabrics, how to do it yourself, all these other things, and come up with the finished product. But with that, we talked about a storefront, and we want to have our storefront in the front of the workshop and have the Local Heroes workshop in the back. And so that when no students, they go through the course and they have their idea and it becomes a reality. And now they have a small collection of a couple shirts and sweaters or whatever. You got a spot in the front of this warehouse, which is our storefront. And we carved out a space just for you. And you, 17-year-old teenager who just started their brand, got a spot in the storefront. And you're going to invite your friends, you're going to invite your family, and it's going to be on a Saturday afternoon, and they're all going to come through to see your hard work put in that storefront that me and Darnell created and carved out for you to have. We're going to have our clothing there, but we're going to move ourselves to the side, and that day is going to be about you. Yeah, and it's going to be amazing for that 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid to graduate high school, not only with a high school diploma in college, but a brand. They got a brand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So this is our dream for it to happen. So I see storefront. You know what I mean? And me and Darnell, and she knows about it too, because we have talked about it. And and I see it. You know, and it can be really amazing, and whatever God has on it, to happen, I feel you, man. And we've talked about that too, and we're all crew, we're all crew, me, Tamara, Jimmy, who's in there, certified hustler, that's in the chat, and the logo, we're all crew. I mean, something like that could happen, but it just takes time. Some brainstorming and things like that. But the first step is for us to do that fashion show that we're doing, the virtual fashion show, and work together on that. It's going to be amazing, man. Yeah, people going to get Vogue, going to get some young people to get in there and wear our stuff, and put out some brand new.
That's a dance battle, bro. That's a dance.
Right. Yeah, see that time.
I'm up in that joint, bro.
Man.
Tamara, I heard you talk. I think I heard you talking about the Jordan Breads, right? Earlier, was that you?
I brought it up.
And she said she wears them, right? She said she was wearing them. She likes wearing them with a hoodie or something.
I think she was talking about her jacket.
The Jordans?
Yeah.
The jackets.
I have plenty of Jordans now. Yeah. I'm a sneakerhead too.
So what is your... All right, okay, you're a sneakerhead. What is your top 5 shoes that you would say? Like if you said, hey, I can't live without these shoes, choose 5. Like what are your top 5?
Definitely the Jordan Retro 11s. Those are like my fave.
Okay.
Then I would have to say I'm a Converse person. I love Converse.
Low top?
Low top. I like low and high.
Okay.
I like them both. So they have these Jordans that come out on the 31st. This is going to be my first pair.
The Mochas?
The Mocha Jordan ones?
Oh, I got to get them. But yes, that's my first pair. My son has always been wearing them, and I'm like, they look nice on him. But I have a camouflage jacket that I'm gonna rock those boys with.
Okay.
So those will be like I would put them on the list as 4. And then I love Air Force Ones and I love shell toe Adidas.
Okay. So you
Okay.
got a nice little mix there.
That's
Little
cool.
mix. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
I like that.
Oh, mix.
And
Any wifey material? she got a son, so she got a package with her.
Meg
Already
Meg
there.
said, man, she pretty, and she likes shoes. Oh, this is it. It's done. It's done.
That's what's
That's
up.
too funny.
Me and her talked about her doing a Converse shoe. You got to do that and put her Vintage Nerd on the high top on the side of the high top Chuck Taylor. But here's what you got to do. You gotta get some yellow and some black ones. And you don't gotta go with my idea, but this is something I just saw. Y'all hearing it here first if she does it. But
no, I already guessed her. I'm just being quiet.
you get the yellows and you get some black ones, and the shoes are mismatched in the box. A yellow and a black one, and they both got the Vintage Nerd logo on the shoe. And they rocking a yellow shoe and a black, because your colors is black and yellow. Right? That's just my thought.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Yes, shell toes. But look, hold on.
I got 3 boys.
So we can have the
baby bunch. James Efton gave up. She married homie.
That's too funny.
Yeah. Yo, man, it's been so fun chatting with you. It's always fun talking to you anyway when we talk.
Too. I love your shoe collections back there. That is just so nice.
You want to hear something funny? Oh, this is for my wife.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah, because my baby a little short. I ain't gonna call my baby too short on TV. But yeah, all my shoes at the top of the closet because she can't reach up there. So, she got the drop ones and stuff. Got to keep her feet laced if my feet don't
and
be
I
laced,
love
right?
Air Max 95s. That's another one of my favorites.
Okay.
Did you see they got some Freddy Krueger ones that's gonna be hard?
I have not seen them yet. They on your Instagram?
I probably, I'm sure I probably posted a picture somewhere on there, but I'll send it to you just so you can see them. I mean, they're gonna be super hard to get. They're super limited and stuff. Miggs is one of them. He really wanted them this week. And
Miggs one bad.
And man, these mochas. Have you already secured your pair? You good to go with your mochas, or how that's going?
So my son is on some type of website, so I guess they do like a raffle or something. So my fingers are crossed that I get them.
Okay.
Because ours are. I have to have them.
That's the reason why I'm asking, because we that's kind of like what we do, and it's been a crazy week in the shoe world, and everybody. I mean, just to hear you saying like, what are those, man? Those they got some coming. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is the type of shoe,
I'm like, I gotta have
right? Because this is the type of shoe that brings out some people because it's a wearable color. You know what I'm saying? And not only is it a wearable color, but it's just a nice colorway. It's classic. It's not too much going on. And you can wear it with anything. Then it's not that real white where because some people are like my wife. You can't wear white shoes after Labor Day and stuff. So you know what I'm saying? And so you still got that sale vibe going on with that. So and then the fall colors with the brown. So I mean, it's really a dope shoe, man.
It is.
You and everybody else is like toes
fingers
crossed. Everything crossed.
Everything crossed.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because they gave out like exclusive access one day, and some people had access, didn't know they had access. I ain't pointing no fingers. And
that happened to you, Wyatt?
Stuff like that.
For real?
Oh man.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know, bro.
So it's
dang.
And then I mean, I was telling everybody before, and maybe you could just tell your son this, just mental note. Tell him just to double check the raffles, because I got a text message today from a store saying that they didn't even receive their shipment.
Oh,
And,
wow.
so I don't know what size you wear, if it's grade school or if it's
What size are you?
you wear?
A 5.5 in boys.
So, and grade school pairs of this shoe is like crazy limited.
Yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
always is.
I mean, but like on this one, for like really the last few releases, it been a lot of stores haven't been receiving their grade school shoes.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, so it's been crazy. So, and this is in the hype behind this one makes this even more crazier, right? But the thing is, and the key to it is, just tell them just be paying attention, right? Because stores that were supposed to get their grade school, they will receive them later.
Oh, okay.
And then at that point, it won't be a raffle. It'll be like, hey, bro,
You can
we
just
got the
go
shoes
in.
You see what I'm saying? But then they gonna roll off though. So you know what I'm saying? So just kind of keep your ear to the street.
Yeah, right.
And keep an eye out, right? And tell him just to double check his raffles tonight, just to make sure he got everything in place to be able to get them. Right. And if all is fail, hit up Dante, and he'll lead you toward GOAT or StockX or something, and maybe you can get them before.
Yeah, I know about StockX. Yeah, my son put me on to them.
Yeah, GOAT is a really good one too.
GOAT is a real good one. Just because GOAT customer service is great. Yeah.
Okay.
GOAT customer service is great. Their timing is great, and and you just feel more. It's almost like I just feel more comfortable spending my money with someone that feels more comfortable with talking to me. Right. StockX,
right.
I might reach out to you. You might not tell me nothing for 2-3 days. I'm pulling my hair out because I done gave you $300 for a pair of shoes, and you can't even message me back. But GOAT, they kind of get back to you a little bit quicker, and they kind of keep you up to date throughout the whole process. So, I mean,
thank you for that.
I'm not sponsored by neither one of them, but I think it's real cool though. You getting them all because I hope you get them.
Yeah. Fingers crossed
for you.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm trying to get them, and I'm trying to get my size, but I'll try to look out for you on Saturday morning as well, just in case your son can't get them. So he got to be on that sneakers app at 9:00 in the morning, trying to get them. So
if you up Saturday morning, Kicks for Fresh, the girl that was down below earlier, we're gonna be live on. We go live for every shoe drop. Just about.
Okay.
We live on all our channels trying to teach people how to do it, what to do, and you know what I'm saying, what's the best ways to try, stuff like that. So and like you seen in the chat, I mean, it's a bunch of us, man. So we all are, just trying to make sure we bring all the knowledge that we have to everybody else, because we was just like you. Just
right.
That reservation thing or raffle or something. So we want everybody to get their shoes. That's the whole end goal. But
definitely.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Before we wrap it up, we went a little bit longer than we normally do with the Friends in Fashion, but it's all good because we did start a little bit late as well, and Wyatt jumped in a little bit late. But in the chat, if you have any questions before we let her go, Wyatt, my Kicks, if y'all have any questions before we let her go ahead and ask. We're gonna go over a couple more things before we're done. But yeah, any questions, anybody?
No, I think we good, man. We done went over just about everything. I think we done learned everything except what's your favorite meal? What you got?
Lamb chops, potatoes,
I like to eat,
and asparagus. And I like to cook.
Okay.
You hear that, Migs?
Yeah, lamb chops on the grill. Unbelievable.
Lamb chops, mashed potatoes, and asparagus. Okay, that's.
I feel that. Nice. Speaking of shoes, just received my Concord Black 12s and joints. It's fire.
And see, that was another one. Like the grade school pairs didn't even come in, and they didn't have like a lot of hype. But the grade school pairs did not come in. They came in like 2 days late, and they just did the first come, first serve. But shout out to you, Migs. Migs be copping a lot of shoes too, man. A lot of these people be right here with us. Like we be buying, and they be buying, and oh man, I think our bank account.
And that varsity, for sure. I see that we have Sneaker Queen 81. So the varsity sweater should be in at least by the end of next week.
Okay. All right. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. He's like, oh my gosh, she cooks. Yeah. So that's what's up. So look out for that. Y'all see the website there at the bottom, shopvintagenerd.com. She has a code that went from 7:00 Central Time tonight to 7 o'clock Central Time tomorrow night. So 24 hours. 15% off. The code is vintage. You type it in at checkout. Oh, wait, hold on. And is the hoodie a fresh got on restocking? Will this hoodie restock anytime?
It's not going to come back out until March.
Okay.
But I will have sweaters or hoodies that have that same Chanel logo on it. It just won't be the terry cloth.
Right, because this is a thinner. If y'all didn't see it earlier, it's a little bit more of a thinner hoodie. So it's not your normal fleece. That's a little bit more cozy. It's a little bit more thinner. So which is probably why she's not restocking it until March, where right before spring. So be on the lookout for another one, like she said, with the logo on it. It's a little bit more thicker. So yeah.
Let me see that hawk one more time, because that hawk could tear.
Oh, the hawk could tear right through this one. Yeah, the hawk that you walk out on Michigan Avenue with this one on, that hawk go. You be like,
and snatch your hoodie off.
Right.
That hawk is vicious.
That hawk is vicious. That hawk come down, boy, flapping his wings. Yeah. Wait, hold on. One more. Any different type of tees coming soon? Sorry if I didn't hear you say anything about that.
Actually, it won't be tees, but it'll be long sleeve t-shirts. So I'm bringing out a line of long sleeve t-shirts.
There y'all go. So stay tuned.
Winter lookbook.
Yeah. So her Instagram is the same as her website, Shop Vintage Nerd. So at Shop Vintage Nerd on Instagram. Y'all go follow her.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Letitia's from Illinois too, so she know.
She definitely knows.
She know. Yeah, she know. But it's at Shop Vintage Nerd. Y'all go follow her on Instagram. Y'all go bookmark her website. Check her out. Let's give her some love. We small time brands, not small time in a mindset, but just physically. We don't have a big crew behind us, a big team. We do a lot of stuff ourselves. So, the love and support is greatly appreciated. So we love y'all for that. So thank y'all for checking for her. Wait, hold on.
What's a twin single sister?
Jesus.
They own her.
Ooh, you got some fans. Hey, whoever came to the chat late, they was on it right away. They was like, she's fine. Oh, Sneaker Queen, y'all get that hawk too, and yeah, y'all get that hawk. It get mad cold over there.
Definitely.
Yeah. But yo, we gonna sign out and let y'all go on with y'all evening. Let y'all get some rest, but we're gonna do these outros real quick. We love to always start with the guest of honor, so we want you to give an outro, and we're gonna put you on the big screen.
Well, I just want to say thank you all for having me as a guest. I appreciate it. Thank you all for checking out my website as well as my social media. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at 866-LOL Nerd. Thank you so much, Dante and Kix and everyone else that was on the panel. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you.
No doubt. We got Wyatt.
And Mr. Wyatt, definitely.
That's me. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up and supported. I appreciate everybody. Sorry I was a little late, but I'm here. I have to just make my little quick appearance. But yeah, those hoodies are dope, man. The hoodie you got on is dope. I'm gonna end up purchasing one tonight.
Thank you.
Giving you a nice little picture. Hopefully you can post me up on your IG. Get some.
I sure will.
IG love. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys check out our website. Follow her on IG, all that good stuff. I just followed you also and like pretty much all your pictures. So definitely supporting what you're doing. Yeah, just make sure everybody checks me out if you don't know who I am. My name is Wyatt, everybody's favorite. Follow me on IG and on YouTube. And we'll see you guys in the morning for that live cop on my Kicks page.
All right. Speaking of,
my name is My Kik Sick, and I am addicted to sneakers, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Shout out to the chat pulling up. Shout out for Tamara coming over here on us. Anybody that's family to Dante is family to us also, man. So shout out to you. Really proud of what you're doing and proud of your vein. I mean, of your brand. Everything is great. It looks great. Look forward to copping something real soon too, and rocking it also. And like my bro said, tonight is not our night, right? It's your night. So y'all know what we do. Far as in our circle, y'all go follow her on Instagram, follow her on a, you know, and everything that she do, and just like everything, and you know, get on her stuff, bro. So see y'all in the morning, man, for the live cop. We'll be live 7:30, my channel. Let's go get some more W's, man. Video coming soon, man. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes.
Oh, that was
Y'all
awesome.
know the vibes.
You had to do that. You had to do that.
Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know, man. Y'all know how we rocking over here, man. Kik Squad, man. We don't miss. Kik Squad, bro. We don't miss.
I'm taking you off the big screen. Yo, everybody in the chat, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna tell you something. It means a lot to me that y'all pull up, and you know, y'all, my regulars, we love y'all big time. We love y'all so much, and I really have, you know, big aspirations for this Friends in Fashion. I really would like it to grow to where I can have some really really cool people on here, not just people that I know, but people that I don't know that I look up to as well. If we can make this thing grow, we can get these people on here. I know we can. So, and of course, us, like me and Tamara and No Logo, we shooting up there as well. So we shooting there as well. And so at some point, we're going to get asked to be on other people's actual, not just YouTube lives, but just be on their documentaries. You know, so we looking forward to that. So we're trying to grow here. So we appreciate you guys supporting, watching the videos, watching the playbacks, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and the notifications. We appreciate that big time. So on behalf of me, and y'all see in the corner, this is Kik Squad TV. Wait, that way? Dog it, where's it at? There it is. Dog it. There it is. I don't know where I am. This is Kik Squad TV. We live all the time. We Kik Squad TV. We got our own station, basically. So thank y'all for rocking with us on behalf of the whole squad. So on that note, we're going to get out of here. We're going to hit you with the outro. Tomorrow, stay on. Don't go anywhere just yet. But much love. God bless. Stay fresh. And we out.